statute that says immediate general's office. You may know that last Monday we filed a lawsuit because there's a statute that says immediately after 8 o'clock the county clerk should destroy the unused ballots.
Right.
So they don't have this giant stash of blank ballots to do whatever they want with after the election is over.
Yeah.
And the Attorney General's office comes in and says, well, you know, the statute is fatally ambiguous because it says we're supposed to provide for the security of blank ballots and we're supposed to account for blank ballots, and we don't know how we can possibly provide for the security of the ballots and account for them if we also have to destroy them, and so we don't know what to do, so we're just going to let them sit there and fester. And, you know, to me that's just idiocy, because the whole idea is you provide for their security for them and you account for them up until the point where you destroy them, and then you have provided for their security by destroying them, and you've accounted for them by knowing how many you destroy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That makes sense.
It isn't rocket science.
Yeah.
But the Secretary of State comes in and the Attorney General comes in and they wave their hands in front of Judge Youlee You up in Multnomah County Circuit Court, and she says, oh, yeah, you know, it's confusing, the statute. I don't know what to do. I can't interpret it. We'll just have to do what the Secretary of State wants.
Wow.
And that's the kind of thing that's not going to happen if I'm the Attorney General. I'm not going to let them come in and say that when a statute says to immediately destroy ballots after 8 o'clock, they can sit on them for 30 days.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, maybe there's some issue that there's a handful of people in line at 8 o'clock waiting for their replacement ballot. Fine. You know, that's reasonable. But we have the Attorney General in the courts of this state day in and day out, you know, defending the unreasonable.
That's exactly why we need a change. That's a great point. And we did hear about that decision, and I was extremely disappointed. How does a judge not read a statute and just say, okay, yeah, I got it? I mean, I don't know. Unless they're in the bag for the other side. I just don't get it.
Well, you know, I wouldn't be so immediately impute crookedness, because there's this culture that has arisen that as judges, we're supposed to be like meat puppets who sort of defer to what agencies say. That's part of what makes the Attorney General office so important, is that now that we've trained all these judges to just to listen to whatever the Attorney General says and listen to nothing else, it becomes much more important what he says.
Yeah, that's probably exactly right. And unfortunately, it's been over 20 years that these positions have all been held by the same party, and so they've had quite a bit of training in those 20 years.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation, because one of the reasons government is completely out of control and unaccountable is because everybody's been trained to look at the government people like they're little gods.
Wow. All right. Now that's what I was looking to hear, and I appreciate that. Everything that you've said today was exactly where I was looking for, and I really I hope that clears some things up for people and adds clarity to the whole situation. Again, your website so people can learn more, and if they want to contribute, they can contribute, whether that be money or feet or whatever.
It's www.buchal.com, Buchal, and we'll have a debate on this Thursday night between me and the progressive candidate on cable TV up here in Portland. I'm not sure how many people can get it around the state.
I'm not sure, but I'm assuming it might be available on YouTube or something afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And I have heard we're calling that the empty chair debate because the incumbent will not be there, right?
Exactly.
All right. I love it. All right. So that's, again, what night?
That's Thursday night, the 18th.
Thursday, the 18th. Okay. So we'll look for the videos afterwards, and we'll see if I can find those, or I'm sure you can have Lisa shoot those to me, and we'll get them posted up on our Facebook page for everybody.
Wonderful. Appreciate it.
All right. James Buchal for Attorney General. Thank you, James. Have a great week.
Thanks a lot.